Hey guys, what's up? I have the real estate numbers for the month of July and things are looking better than I was anticipating. So let's go take a look. All right, so here we're gonna start with the sale price. So the median sale price for July went down about $20,000. So we were at 330 for the month of June and we went down to 310, which is still up 3% from July of last year. So we're still up compared to last year, but we're down compared to the last several months, which, you know, I think this was expected. If we take a look at February 2022, median sale price was basically 300,000, and then in December of 2021 it was at 290, so it went up from there. And you know, with the anticipation of interest rates going up, a lot of people got in the market earlier and started, you know, trying to get in, so they were offering more than the asking price. There was more competition, and spring market's usually very busy, so that's why you can see that we had like higher prices here from March, April, May, June. So now if you're a buyer, this is great news because things are starting to be a little more normal. You have less competition, less multiple offers. You can get a home inspection in, maybe even get some closing costs. That's all good news. Now, this doesn't mean that home prices are just going to continue to go down and it's a market crash. So let's keep looking at numbers. Month supply. So this is tells us like how long, if no new homes go into the market, how long it would take for there to be no homes for sale. So in June we were at 1.2 and it went up. If you look at the percentage compared to last year, we're up 18.2%, but we're still at 1.3 months, which is still super low. If we look at July of last year, we're at 1.1, but this doesn't really explain too much. Let me give you some perspective. So if we go back 10 years, right? So let's look at like March 2012, we were at 6.3 months. A balanced market is when we are at 6 months. So in March of 2012, it was balanced. Prior to that, it was a buyer's market. And from March 2012 to now, we have been in a seller's market and we are still in a seller's market. So this just gives you a perspective. We're here and how high we've been in the past. So, you know, it's still a seller's market, but sellers are going to have to work a little harder to sell their home. They're going to have to make sure it's in good shape, it's clean, you know, it just looks really good so they can continue getting those great prices. If we look at days on the market, let's go back to a year. So if we look at days on the market, the median days for July was 10 days. In June, it was 5 days. So it went up by 5 days. But again, things are still selling under 2 weeks. That's still pretty fast. And this time of the year, with being summer, school starting in August and people going on vacation, things usually slow down. So this is very seasonal and expected for us to see in the market. If we looked at closed sales are down 16% compared to July of last year. So that's down. If we look at homes for sale, so there's more homes for sale. We're up about 6% in July compared to July of last year. So there's more homes available. But the interesting thing is, so obviously, you know, homes are taking a little longer to sell, as we just mentioned. But if we look at new listings from June of 2022 to July, we're actually down. So there's not as much inventory, and compared to July of last year, we're down 21%. So, you know, more homes in the market because they're staying a little longer, but less new listings coming in. And then the last thing I want to show you is if we looked at the original list price. So say we list a house for, you know, $300,000 on the median basis, like what did that house sell for? If we look in July, we were at, let's look at, percentage of original. So if we looked at July of 2022, we would be seeing 100%. So the median home sold for asking price, basically, right, in July. If we look at, you know, June, it was 102%, May 102.3%. So in this month, everything was selling above asking, but things are now selling at the market price or at, you know, asking price, right? So just something to keep in mind. So overall, I think the market's still very healthy. If you're a buyer, basically, you have more opportunities, you have more negotiating power, less competition. If you're a seller, you can still get top dollar for your house, but you have to work a little harder to make sure you can get that. If you have any questions about some of these statistics, let me know in the comments below. I'm never too busy to help you with any of your real estate needs. Thanks for watching.